You want to learn how to set up your Sony BRAVIA Theater System 6 for optimum performance? Let me show you how. To begin, take out all the parts and components from the box. While you can do a basic setup at this point, Sony designed an app called BRAVIA Connect, which will help you get the best performance out of your purchase. And that is how we're going to set up today. First, you need to have the BRAVIA Connect app installed on your phone or tablet. Open the App Store or Google Play, search for the BRAVIA Connect app, and install it. If you already have the app installed, click Update if that option is present. If there are any issues with the BRAVIA Connect app, you can always uninstall and reinstall the application to ensure you have the latest version. If this is your first time using BRAVIA Connect, you'll be brought to the End User License and Privacy Policy. Once you've reviewed it and agree, click to continue. This is also where you sign in. Signing in lets you register devices to your account. At this point, you can use the app to guide you through physically setting up the components. But I find it easier to do all the hardware setup first, then use the app to verify everything is working and installed properly. I'll walk you through the hardware setup, and you can just follow the on-screen app prompts to finish up the installation. If your TV is a model that has a low and a high position for the stand, raise the TV to its high position first, as per your TV's instructions. Some Sony BRAVIA TVs may have wide and narrow as well as low and high position capability for the feet. The feet on the bar are designed to straddle the TV feet in their narrow-high configuration. If you have a Sony TV with feet that can be installed in the narrow position, begin by installing the feet on the bar. If the feet on your TV are not in a narrow position, you can skip this step. Next, place the bar on your stand in front of the TV. The bar should not be blocking the bottom of the TV or screen, as this may interfere with the functionality of your TV remote. If the TV is wall-mounted, you can either mount the bar on the wall using the keyhole mounts on the back of the bar, or by using a suitable soundbar wall mount attachment for your TV wall mount. For Sony BRAVIA TVs, we offer the Ultra Slim TV wall mount bracket and the WB1 soundbar bracket, both sold separately, which allow both pieces to move together and stay close to the wall for a clean, intentional look. Okay, now let's place the subwoofer near the TV and attach the ribbon from the bar to the front speaker port on the back of the subwoofer. Plug the included HDMI cable into the HDMI ARC port on the back of the subwoofer and the other end into the HDMI ARC port on the back of your TV. The HDMI ARC port number may vary by brand and model of TV, but it's always clearly marked and may also be labeled as eARC. If your TV does not have an HDMI ARC port, you can use an optical connection, but be aware that cable is not included, as HDMI is preferred due to better signal bandwidth and control of the system with your main TV remote. Please note, if you connect your system with an optical cable, you will not get the full performance potential, since optical doesn't support newer generation audio formats like Dolby Atmos. Now once you have your bar and sub positioned, locate the included AC power cable and plug it in. Next, we can move on to the rear speakers and wireless amplifier box. Place a rear speaker to the right and left in a rear or side location relative to your main seating area as best suits your room. Don't worry about which is which, the app will take care of that during setup. When considering rear speaker placement, remember the attached speaker wire on each speaker will need to be run to the wireless rear speaker amplifier. So try and choose placements that make speaker wire concealment easy and clean. The rear speakers can be placed on side tables or the wall using the keyhole mounts on the back of the speakers, similar to the front bar. You can also use third-party satellite speaker stands or wall mounts. The rear speakers are designed to work with aftermarket products using a standardized screw mount on the back of the speakers. Once you've placed the rear speakers, run the speaker wire to the wireless rear speaker amplifier and connect them. The rear speaker amplifier works best if it has a clear line of sight to the TV and can also be wall mounted just like the rear speakers. Once you've placed the wireless rear amplifier, go ahead and plug it in. Now that you have the hardware ready and powered on, open the BRAVIA Connect app. The app will begin the search for your System 6 once you allow it to find nearby devices. Move closer to the bar if necessary. When it finds your Sony devices, select the BRAVIA Theater System 6. It will quickly download the data it needs for that device. After a short wait, the device will indicate that it's now connected, which includes registering your device to your account. Once complete, select Next, agree or disagree with the data use policy, and continue. If a firmware update is available for your device, it'll be downloaded, and you'll be asked to turn on Auto Update. Now, I highly recommend enabling this feature to ensure your product is always operating at its best. At this point, you can just click through each of the setup screens and let the app test that all the components are connected and testing okay. It will also ask you for the distances of the subwoofer and rear speakers from the main seating area. Be sure to complete these steps, as it will ensure you get the best home theater experience. Once those final steps are complete, you're all set. Enjoy your new home theater system. Thanks for watching.